Gear up, because this is the Fuel Your Marketing podcast, designed to accelerate sales and grow your business. Let's welcome your host, Arti Sharma.
Hello and welcome to the next episode of Fuel Your Marketing. We are talking about B2B manufacturing marketing. And this series, we've unpacked a whole lot of inbound strategies so far. And today, I'm going to be taking a deep dive into video marketing for B2B manufacturing. I'm your host, Arti Sharma, and let's get started. Once again, thank you for joining me. So video is such an important aspect of overall marketing these days. More and more consumption of video content is becoming prevalent, and many companies are investing and carving out specific budgets for videos. So where does your B2B manufacturing fall into, and how do you utilize videos to help you convey the complexity of your product, about your company, the scale and quality of your facility, and the expertise that your firm brings? With about 70% of users doing their own research prior to even engaging a sales rep or a company, it's so important to keep visitors on your website informed, engaged, and feeding them more information and leading them to that final action to reach you. So how do you create that variety of corporate videos to help you elevate your positioning, show off, and where do you start? What are those few videos that you should be definitely looking at? So what I see often in the industrial, technical, and manufacturing industries processes, that a common answer is, we don't need videos. What are we going to need videos for? And I think sometimes it's the fear because they don't know the video production process. But before we go into the process of what video production looks like, let's talk about some types of B2B video examples, because where do you start is a very important question that I get asked, my team gets asked, to say, yeah, we need videos, but what are we going to get videos on or for? So I find that many companies today have a hard time explaining what they do, who they do serve, and what kind of makes them so different. They kind of hide all of this information on their website, either in an about page or a leadership page or a team page, and it's really gets harder and harder to keep the attention of visitors on those type of pages. So that's maybe the first way to look at it and say, do we have a company overview video or a corporate video which showcases as to who we are, what do we stand behind, what kind of team members do we attract, and what is it that we take pride in serving our customers, and what do they get when they work with us? So it's a really great way to quickly and easily summarize what you're all about and what people can expect when working with you, right? So a company video is a good way to start, and also it can put you ahead of game compared to the rest of your industry, since video is becoming more prevalent. It's also something that not everybody is embracing, so maybe that's the way to experiment and differentiate yourself as well. The second video that you could possibly look at is, there's so many steps involved in the production process, right? If your manufacturing unit, a company and industrial manufacturing unit requires a whole lot of different products to be explained, and so instead of writing a heavy text page about your process and your approach, maybe there is a quick summary video that you shoot for each of those stages, and those could be on your website. One, it makes it interactive. Secondly, it engages the modern buyers today. And third, it's great for SEO. And you've kind of, given them information quickly, because we are in this instant mode of absorbing information. So definitely consider that. And when you're definitely in a unique and hard to explain industry, it becomes more imperative for you to take advantage of the video, because text convey your services and capabilities as effectively as well. So when your potential leads are looking at your facility, that's also a great way to earn their trust, provide behind the scenes and insights that so many other companies within your industries are maybe not able to provide or not willing to provide. So that's the capabilities video that you could possibly craft about your product and services or your approach. The other video is basically a portfolio video, like the clients you work with and you have a long-term partnership with, and you have a long project timeline, when you're delivering on those. And if there's complexities involved and you've kind of done some custom production or custom process evolution, or, your engineering teams are getting involved, your production team's getting involved, your floor managers are getting involved in that, then obviously you want to capture all of that, and it's worth displaying on a company website as a portfolio or a case study, right? So from building maybe that construction all the way to automated manufacturing projects. It's very possible for large or complex processes. It's definitely worth documenting that journey through a video. Now, case studies, if you don't have that kind of complexity, so how do you create a case study video is by showcasing results or some sort of headshot video of your clients maybe, and they're talking about you, their experience working with you, what were their challenges and how did your product and services and your team solve those challenges to get them to their end goal. I think that's a great trust and credibility video for somebody who's in a later stage of the buying journey or even in the initial stages to come onto your website, look at it, build that credibility, and then maybe take it further. So besides that in-tour demonstration, video is also the best way to give people a glimpse into your project, some different ways.
This podcast is being brought to you by Measure Marketing, an inbound marketing agency and a HubSpot partner. To book a free consultation, visit measuremarketing.com.
Now, besides all these 3 different types of videos that we talked about, how about you showcase your team? Have you ever thought about taking testimonial videos from your team members, talking about their experience working with you, and perhaps taking your culture out to your clients? Because people like to do business with who they trust, like, and then feel satisfied that they'll be well taken care of. And also, this is a great way to showcase your culture and attract the right kind of team members for your growth. So definitely do not discount internal marketing through videos. Lastly, videos should not just be done for corporate websites. They are a huge way to build your search engine optimization strategy. So maybe if your CEO or your leadership is speaking at an event, they're conducting a webinar, how do you turn that into a video is a way to look at it. How do you take small snippets of images and turn them into maybe reel videos for LinkedIn videos and for other social channels? So giving that is an important aspect of building your brand, building that trust, and putting yourself out there as a thought leader and creating that channel for sales to go more cohesively with your marketing and build that strategy with you to attract, engage, and delight your customers. Now, where do you start in terms of the production process, right? So before you run off and start creating videos, we want you to be fully aware of what the process is. And that is definitely the step 1 is to identify your vision and your goals. And that requires that you will understand what kind of video do you want. Do you want a corporate video? Do you want a headshot video? Do you want a production facility video? How is this video going to be used? And what are the ways that this video will impact what kind of marketing and revenue lines for you? So start with a brainstorming session internally and then get some guidance from an external agency if you're going to be hiring a video production company or an agency to help you. And then they can probably guide you with the shots that'll help you convey your message. They'll storyboard it for you, which is the second step, is to shot plan and schedule and then look at the storyboarding to say who are the people who are going to come in, what exactly would you need? Would you need screen captures? Would you need to be on site at the production facility? Is it prohibitive from a security standpoint, from a standpoint of, making sure there's no interruption on the shop floor? So you need to kind of do all these short planning and scheduling to understand that your vision and goals are being met. You can then start planning on who is going to be writing that message. You have to prep your audience if there's going to be headshots and, not everybody is very fluent in front of a camera. They might need a teleprompter. Do you need that to work out? Or you really need to incorporate any employee interviews or voiceovers or any written messages. So this involves collaboration with you and other members of your team to ensure you're ready to execute come the filming day. So you're not kind of, scrambling for that. So kind of storyboarding and then identifying who the characters and what the message is going to be is very important. And the last and final stage would be editing and revisions, right? So once it's all shot and done and your video production team has kind of packed it all together and brought it all together, it's time to take all of that footage and take a review of the edited videos. So again, by now you should have a good understanding of what that final video should look like. But again, it is a different product when it all blends together, right? So what you've captured, you have to bring it to life, take a look at it and make sure that it all flows well, smoothly, and is aligned with your vision and goals and how you had envisioned it. And then the fourth step would be to hand it over to your marketing team to make the best use out of it. So be it on your website, be it on your social media, leverage it on your, your video, YouTube channels, probably, and put it out there. Use that video in your email newsletters. Let your existing customers also know, because sometimes we tend to forget that, right? So create an omni-channel distribution approach to your video content and take advantage of the meta tags, the titles and the description that every video can be tagged with, so that you can get some SEO benefit, the search engine optimization benefit out of your video strategy as well. So hopefully this was a good episode and has left you with some ideas on how you could introduce video into your overall marketing mix. Until next time, stay blessed, keep crushing it, and keep applying some of these strategies. I'll see you soon.
Thank you for listening to the Fuel Your Marketing podcast. For more episodes, visit www.fuelyourmarketing.com.